Welcome back, guys. It's Maverick here, and today we're watching episode 11 of Deca-Dence. So, things are getting spicy once again. Seems that Kaburagi really ate the bullet last episode, at least in terms of his avatar, right? But, hey, at the end of the day, that is just only his avatar. I'm pretty sure that Kaburagi is probably going to log in with the other avatar that he used, right? I think back in episode 6 or 7, which he used to also approach Natsume as well, and, help her out in that situation here, right? Although Natsume probably needs to at least fight for herself for a little bit, right? And not get herself caught by the security, if you will. And of course, there's a Godot on the loose, and we have one major final battle still, using the Deca-Dence, using its mega weapon. I'm still trying to figure out potentially like how exactly all these turn of events can manage to bring the system down and bring true freedom to the cyborgs and the humans, but we'll see, right? Nobody really knows. It's an original series. So the most that we can do is jump right into it. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, it was his hand. Okay. Oh, so is the Godot attacking gonna be how she escapes from the grasp of that dude? I always forget his name. I know he has a name, but... if there's one thing... Like, I'm gonna make another wild prediction right here. Whatever that dude is, right? He's obviously a little bit higher ranked than your normal security, right? I feel like his actual conscious, if you will, or whatnot, is actually going to be in the Raven, the Crow, and not actually that cube thing of a body that he has. I mean, we've certainly seen something like that happen a lot, many times before, right? I mean, like I said, this series, you can just throw whatever out there. Nobody knows what will happen. By the way, this song is on Spotify. If you guys want to listen to it for free, it's quite a banger. I love a lot of the openings and endings from this season. Oh, actually, one ugly dude. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Or is perhaps the crow is the system. Ooh. It's the other avatar, right? Yep. Well, okay. I'm glad we got that out the way quickly. "15 minutes ago." Now, this is the time to use that classic Jurassic Park quote, right? Life will find a way. Ah, damn, I forgot to use that quote last episode. Dang it. Aw, poor Pipe. Still, the 3D model of this thing, really. Can it actually penetrate? Oh, it can. Hmm. Probably not enough. But I'm just glad that we can get one more punch. Although judging by how things are going, probably two more. Right, this one, and we still need one more. It's just gonna stand its ground, right? Yep. Oh no. It's just gonna get ripped out. Dang. Whew, whew, whew. Now it's his turn. Oh. Boom. Nope. Solid cannon? Oh. That's actually a weapon? That satellite looking thing. It's evolving, isn't it? It can fly now? Or no, it has an energy beam. Nice. How did he even know? And that answers the question how the bug is going to bring down the system. Okay. So all the cyborgs are actually aboard that thing, eh? Mm-hmm. Oh. Spatial compression, so it's basically like a big black hole. Holy shit. But seriously, they looks like the technology level of these cyborg slash aliens slash whatever they are is even higher than I anticipated. A spatial compression device. Who is Drew? Deca-Dence as the avatar? She designed it, didn't she? Minato's gonna be the one. Ooh, we can spawn as well. I guess life finds a way. Really. Wait, they're still locked in? Or are these the tankers? Was she actually in charge of the system? The actual system? Not just Deca-Dence? Reboot. This guy's still in there. Oh. Probably one last farewell of Minato. Yep. Why was he able to come here in his actual body, though? I think that's definitely something that's weird. You just saw him. So what's Minato going to do, though? Liberating. What the hell? This is entirely manual. Hmm. So, okay. So it actually still needs a commander? Okay. uh, who could have guessed that that was development? Oh my god. I mean, it's certainly fun. I'll see you guys after this. Well, well. Who knew that there were so many layers to the Decadence and that it actually had a backup power up sort of mechanism built into it as well. And indeed, what Joe was saying there with some bug being left in the Decadence, I do kind of wonder if that is that's either one of two things, right? That's either going to help, like maybe sort of overcharge or sort of overload the Decadence so that it can have the power to go up against this Gadol, which is currently labeled Omega, or perhaps there's some sort of virus within there that's going to be able to upload itself to the system, and that's eventually what's going to take down the system, right? Because I feel like even all of this, it's nice and all. They have a way to activate the Decadence. They need to defeat the Gadol. That's all nice and all that, but I'm not really seeing how this can tie into the end of this series, right? We got one episode left. This series, I do believe, ends at 12 episodes, so we literally have one episode left, and apparently they need to, make time to defeat the Gadol, and obviously we're going to have a back and forth there. They need to shut down the spatial compression device, because don't forget that thing is still actually working as well, and there's no guarantee that the system is going to stop that, right? Because hey, as far as they're concerned, these are all, it would be pretty much easier to just wipe out everything and restart over again. And thirdly, how exactly is the system going to be taken down, right? Because we are nowhere near the having the capabilities to do that. So that's why either, what Jill was doing has something to do with shutting down the entire system and really just completely breaking it or something and allow everybody to be free of this, or who knows, potentially they are still planning a second season to all this, right? So here they just finally reveal the truth to the tankers, to the humans, and allow them to know their real truth about the world, and potentially maybe we'll get another season to really go through how to fight back against the system, fight back against the Matrix, right? Although I highly doubt that as well. So we'll have to see, right? We'll have to see how this exactly goes here. And another thing I do want to kind of mention though is Kaburagi, right? We have that scene where Kaburagi and Natsume just pass by each other without Natsume really recognizing who Kaburagi is. Even though that seemed like a cool scene, to me that was actually kind of a worrying omen, right? Because you can kind of also get the feeling that might turn into a death flag instead. Otherwise, what I was expecting was at the very end, once everything is all said and done, for Kaburagi to finally show up his true self in front of Natsume, and then we can have, we can joke around that, and so on and so forth, right? But by actually pushing that slightly forwards to that point, allowing them to see each other but not really interact with each other, that almost makes me believe that Kaburagi might meet his demise here at the very end with Deca-Dence, alongside Deca-Dence, right? Maybe having some sort of potentially, maybe, the bug that Jill planted was some sort of self-destruct mechanism, right? It's really hard to say. So, no, I definitely, just because of that scene alone, the percentage of that happening, right, increased a little bit. I'm not saying that's how it's gonna go down, but, you know, it's definitely a worrisome omen in terms of, you know, what is going to happen, right? We got Minato finally going over to Kaburagi's side. No real, no real surprise there. That should be what happened in the first place. I mean, that should be what happens eventually. And yeah, I really don't know what exactly is going to go on in the next episode, right? Although, you know, something that I'm actually kind of thinking about is, we clearly see that giant satellite in the world, that is the HQ, right? So it seems that all these cyborgs are actually living on there as well, and it's not just acting as some sort of, I mean, sure, maybe it is a sort of central control to control the area and whatnot, but at the same time, I do kind of have to feel whether or not it's actually a case where all the cyborgs are living up on there and there's actually no other sort of population on the Earth, right? Because I've been saying for a long time, I feel like everything that the company is saying is just propaganda in a sort of way in order to control the masses, if you will. So, you know, I could also potentially see another ending here in that, oh, it's finally revealed that, hey, even though there was this system and all that, it was really only there because, you know, that was the only remaining place of survival to life on Earth. And the reason that they had that sort of, they had the entire Deca-Dence project and breeding of the Gadolls and whatnot is because they're trying to reinsert life into this world, right? You know, I could totally see that being one of the cases as well, as far-fetched as it may be. But like I said, it's an original. We can think of whatever we want. So I'm laying out these few theories of mine, and well, we'll just have to see in the next one to see how they actually make a conclusion. And by God, I hope it's not a bad conclusion and they can think of everything else. Because Deca-Dence so far has been quite entertaining, right? I love the concept, I love the characters, the action is decent, I guess you could say. The jokes are nice, and you know, I just really think it's an underrated little gem, right? It certainly lived up to the expectations I was expecting of it when I initially came into this. So, I mean, we'll talk more about that later, right? In the next episode, once everything is finalized and said and done. But, yeah, I guess we'll just put that away for now and leave the final review to the final episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next week for the grand finale. Bye bye.